everyone, this is Hemin and welcome to a new video. I'm turning 28 in this month. I have never felt really old, but this is the thing that I can't avoid. Since I was little, I've been super obsessed with learning art. Being in an art class or art school always made me feel like I was a creative person. I used to think going to art school was the only way to achieve the thing that I wanted to achieve. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a little bit of my art journey for the past 10 years. If I have to mention every single thing, every single moment, I think this video might end up being a 48-hour video. Instead of making a really long video, I'm going to share 5 things that I wish I had known when I was 18. At the same time, I'm thinking of working on my illustration project for the next show update, so in the next screen it'll be showing my drawing process in Procreate while you guys are listening. The very first one is about art school. I wish I had known that I didn't have to go to art school to become an illustrator. I couldn't make getting into art school where I really wanted to go, and I couldn't get into ideal university where I desperately wanted to go. I had attended local art classes every evening from 6 to 10 p.m. and also every weekend to prepare for the skill test to get into an art high school and my ideal university for 4 years in total. I was really desperate at the time because I had never met people who felt related to how I felt about art and becoming an artist. I had dreamed so much about doing a creative project rather than doing the same thing every day for the test. When I eventually got into university, everything was too different. I thought it would be very magical and the coolest thing, but most of the school projects were not exactly what I expected. They didn't make me feel very excited. I didn't have much freedom to create anything what I wanted. In case you wonder what my major was, I chose to study 3D art. When I was 18, I knew I wanted to be a creative person, but I wasn't sure exactly what art skill I wanted to learn. So I used to think 3D art would be a great experience. Because as I said, I had been learning drawing and painting previously. So I wanted to experience something new. I spent 4 years to finish the degree. And then after that, I've never used the skills to do things I currently create every day. I wasn't really happy about the experience at my university. When I was about to finish the last semester, I had to start a new plan with a new goal to become an illustrator. I decided to learn how to use a digital drawing tablet at home. I think in November or December 2017, I officially started my own brand in October in 2018. So I've spent more than 4 years to find my digital illustration style through a lot of experimentation. During that period, I worked really hard to learn how to draw on a drawing tablet, how to make art prints, stickers, how to sell art, how to price it, how to make a video, how to manage supplies, and so many other stuff at home. The second thing I wish I had known is what bachelor's degree I wanted to study. I wish I had known what would be beneficial for me when I was much younger. I really could not think of other skills except for art. After I finished the Bachelor of Art, I flew to Australia with a working holiday visa. In that year, I turned 23. It wasn't easy to get a creative job overseas, but it was the easiest way to get international experiences at work and to see different lifestyle. I met so many people who were having a job that was not related to what they studied at university to achieve what they wanted to achieve. Because I got to see all of the behind the stories and I had seen how much effort they had been putting into their work, this motivated me to dream having an art business. The experience in 2018 gave me a lot of courage, and I was able to realize what skills I wished I had. At the moment, I also used to think it was too late to start again. I used to think I don't have any practical employee skills to have an art brand. So 1 year later, after I was back home from working holiday, I flew to Australia again, and I took the shortest course of leadership management and a marketing course for 1 year. I was really appreciated that I had an opportunity to study those skills. I felt like the study was really similar to the art course that I used to take, but without art. I was really happy that I learned more detailed information about planning, running a project, communication with people, making a decision, pitching a presentation, reviewing. And I really enjoyed the class that was related to social media. I am so happy that this little admin skill and marketing skill have helped my art brand really a lot. Since then, I have regretted so much about my degree. The third thing is, I wish I had known what the most achievable challenge was. I used to think that anyone could achieve any goals if we worked really hard. When I was in art classes at 18, students used to talk about what design I would be. I imagined studying car design would be really cool, and I pictured living overseas even though I didn't know anything about cars. Much later, I found that I was not interested in car design when I was 20 because there were so many things that I should learn, and it required a lot of budget. I did enjoy touching and learning the materials and the making process of physical tiny model with professional clay and sanding and polishing when I was in the car design club for a social activity at university. It was actually one of my favorite experience when I was in university because it made me feel like I was in an art school. When my third year started, I felt alone. I felt really stressed for so many reasons. I started thinking about what I actually wanted to do after finishing the degree, and I regretted so many decisions I had made. Almost every day, I found myself regretting so many decisions I had made. If I know how to make a goal based on the time frame and the financial situation and the skills I had and build a plan as realistic as possible, I think there might be more of a better decision that I felt proud. The fourth thing is achievement. When things didn't work well, it was not the end of the world. In comparison to past myself, I was panicky easily. When I felt upset about things that didn't go well, I started crying first. I couldn't resist my tear. I used to think this might be the end. However, there were also things that I had achieved at the same time. I grew up in a very hectic city. The environment was extremely competitive. I got overwhelmed very easily. When I was younger, I could not see properly what I had been doing at the same time. Until I moved overseas for the first time and grew an art brand, I learned how to feel achieved and feel grateful of small improvement. Previously, I said that I couldn't achieve to get into art high school and my ideal university that was strongly specialized in art. It was really painful and the saddest moment. But if I think positively, I achieved my art skill to be improved in 4 years because I had the experience. I had been able to draw anything, and I transformed the academic style to my art style even though I needed another 4 years. So I want to tell younger myself in the past I was achieving slowly. The last thing that I wish I had known is social media is a good place to showcase. No matter how good the art skill is, grow art here and experiment. I used to think I should not share my art on social media because I was worried about stealing art or ideas from classmates or random people. I also used to be shy to share my artwork. I was worried how critically people would judge my art. I tended to overthink. I regularly started posting my art from 2018. My initial art style was not as same as the style you saw recently. When I decided to start my art brand, I made a new account on Instagram first, and then I started Twitter, and then I made a YouTube channel. Now I'm trying to be using TikTok platform more often, as well as I'm trying to be consistent to upload shorts as well. That showcase every day on social media improved my art and confidence. I started getting cool opportunities. My art pieces have got paid as commissions. But the most magical thing is that audience who have watched my art journey for a really long time remember my art style and protect it from stealing. I've never imagined this support when I was a teenager. I haven't felt this so much love on my art from people even during my school life. People on my art community are so sweet. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you so much for watching my video and clicking on my channel. Also, universally appreciate for supporting my art on Patreon and allowing me making such a wonderful things. Once you join a tier on my Patreon, you will see the most realistic sketchbook spreads, downloadable art, tutorials. Also, I send an art mail every month with different themes. If you really wish to learn how to draw a specific thing in my art style step by step, and if you want to know how I use Procreate brushes, there's a lot of information that I have already shared on the page. The link is always in the description box. Now I'm really going to end this video here. It was such a lovely time to chat with you guys about this topic. Yeah, I really hope you guys have a wonderful, lovely day. I'll see you in other videos. Bye!